How you doing, everybody? This is Daniel from H2 Reviews, and right now we're gonna do a review of a figure that is a mail-in order or a Bandai Collector Shop Limited or Web Shop Limited. I don't know if this was a mail order or not, but here in front of us we have the Seiya myth cloth, and this is Polaris Hilda. So here we have Polaris Hilda. As you can see, this figure was made in 2010 by Bandai, and this is a Bandai Web Shop Limited figure. As you know, this figure came out as a mailing as well. I don't know if it was actually like the promotion of Athena, that you have to buy some figures to get your Polaris Hilda. But right here in front of us, let's look at the box. As you see, the color of the Asgard boxes have this, but now you see more into detail the color. As you can see, we have a shot of Hilda on the front, and with her staff and her battle clothing. As you know, Hilda uses a lot of clothing for her when she comes out on the Seiya series. On the side we see it says same cloth myth, on the bottom it says Polaris Hilda, and then you see her shield, the Odin sword and all that right there. I don't think there's an object mode for her at this box right now. On the back you see the different ways you could put. You have the throne, you have Hilda sitting on the throne, you have Hilda on a very nice diorama. That's what I like about the Asgard figures. They have really nice dioramas on the back. You see the style over here of Hilda with just plain clothing, so you could dress her up like that. I'll probably just dress her up like this. And then you have all the god warriors that you could get for this line. As you know, I'm missing some of them, but I'm almost there. So yeah, and that is it for the Bandai Web Shop Limited figure of Polaris Hilda. So let's look inside and see how it looks. So here we have Buster number 1, and I'm pretty shocked that I've seen this is the first time I have Hilda, so I've never seen this package before. The figure is completely naked. So you have the figure completely naked, and she has big boobs. So it looks like the same body as Athena for some reason. And then we have her battle armor, we have swords, we have her staff, we have the Odin sword. We have a lot of parts for her armor, and we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 pairs of hands plus 4 unique hands for this figure. So this is the only Buster that comes with this figure. So this is Buster number 1. So this is the rest of the package. You can see here we have like the little cape comes with. It also comes with her white dress and the red skirt. Also comes with ornaments that you put on the white dress for the figure, and the throne. So here's the throne, and that's it. That's it for all the figures. So let's go with the manual. So here we have the manual. It's the same size as the manual of Athena, so it's half the size of a normal manual. It says Bandai made in 2010, and you have the signal right there. You see the back, all the warnings, blah blah blah. Inside it shows you what to do. So it shows you how to put her with her white dress. It shows you the hands. It shows you could take her off from the middle, as you can see. Separates. It shows you how to put her battle ornament, and then to put her in her normal stuff. Shows you how to put her in many different things, and how to make the throne. So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you're just putting clothing on a doll, basically. So let's put this figure together and see how it looks. So here we have Hilda, Polaris Hilda, and as you can see, this is the first form. As you can see, she has the dress. I find it pretty difficult to stand her up. First of all, the dress doesn't look like the pictures. So, well, it is, but these parts are pretty hard to keep in touch. The long hair goes here in the back. As you see, there's a hair that splits here, and that's for the throne, for she could sit straight up. You can see very, very nice detail, as we could see right there on the face. This is her normal face. She has two faces. This is the one before she has the ring. So really, really nice face right here. And these are a little bit hard to put on, but these are actual chains. So really, really nice. Her body, as you can see, she's pretty big breasted, as you can see right there. Pretty big breasted. As you can see, her body is the same as Athena. Nothing on the bottom, but it does split right here in the middle. So that helps her with her clothing. So she's pretty big breasted. That's one thing I noticed right away as you saw the naked box. She had like brams, you know. So yeah, so that is the major concern. But let's put this figure in her combat mode and her evil self. So see you in a little bit. So here we have Polaris Hilda. And I have to say it's a really, really nice figure. I did have a little bit of problems because I'm used to armor and not cloth. So let's look at it really quick. As you can see, very, very nice face. This is the evil face, the ones when she's possessed. Really, really nice. You have the finger with the ring, so it's always a nice touch. And we have the harpoon or the staff or whatever you want to call it right here. This is all plastic, nothing is metal. As you see on the chest, doesn't look big anymore, but I did have some problems because her big chested body was interfering on putting this on. So but after you put the armor, she does look normal. She doesn't look like she has big boobs. Thing I had a lot of problems with was this little black cape, to put it on straight and to put those little pegs right there. But overall, this figure only main flaw is that it doesn't stand that great. I mean, I try to stand her with both her feet and she doesn't, so I have to like use the pole as like a third standing balance, and after that I'm able to like stand her pretty good. But that's gonna be one major flaw or major problem we're gonna have, is that she's gonna stand. But overall, this figure's sculpture is fantastic. The hair is just magnificent. I really, really love how they made this figure. The fabric looks fantastic. It is great. The figure just looks fantastic. So here we have the throne of Hilda, of Polaris, or Polaris Hilda. And here we have the throne. As you guys know, you've seen the throne on the anime. It's really, really big. So, like, here's my hand. It's like around 10 inches tall. Almost 10 inches tall, the throne itself. So the throne is really easy to make, but the throne is really, really nice. And when you're putting the figure on the throne, remember that her hair has to go like this. For she could sit there, because her hair, like, right here in the butt. Right here is her butt, so you have to bend her and then put her right there. So that way you don't have the long hair and then you have the thing that the figure is like standing out of the throne. So yeah, very nice throne. Let's go with my final thoughts. So here are my final thoughts of the Saint Seiya Myth Cloth Polaris Hilda, made by Bandai. And I have to say, it's a really, really good figure. I was kind of shocked when she came naked and I saw the big boobs, and I was a little bit worried that her armor wasn't going to fit or it would look very disproportionate. But after you put the armor on, she looks normal. I mean, she looks normal. She looks kind of flat chested, doesn't have big boobs, stuff like that, like the anime. When you see the picture of the face on the box, it kind of disconcerts you because you're like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna look great. And then you take out and you see this face and it looks just perfect. So it is a great, great figure. I did have some problems with standing her up. That was the main issue, standing her up. She wouldn't stand up on her 2 feet like I told you. She has almost the same body as Athena, so it's very fragile on the ankles and it doesn't stand up that great, only with her staff or her harpoon. Is she able to balance it because she has 3 points of contact. But by herself, she's pretty bad on balancing, so she's mostly sit for throne or maybe on a stand. because her ankles is so fragile and stuff like that. You really don't want her standing, because she's gonna tip and she's gonna fall. So this figure is great. I love the hair, I love the sculpture. I was shocked about the nakedness, but overall when you put everything together, it looks great. So this figure, I have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It would have been a perfect 10 if it was able to stand that great. If she was able to stand, but she's not able to, and that's a really big disappointment. But when you look at the throne like the audition and stuff like that, she looks great on the throne. So I'm gonna keep her on the throne. So that is a great figure. So you could get this at iShop2Go. iShop2Go has this figure and even more. And when you buy your figure at iShop2Go, you get a free metal plate. So this girl is great. I totally recommend it. Get it at iShop2Go today. So this has been Daniel from HD Reviews saying I'll see you on the next Seiya review.